And we could say hello to the Switch 2 and the new Joy-Cons.
How's it going, YouTube lovers? I'm here at Best Buy, local Best Buy, because it is Nintendo Switch 2 launch night. So what I'm planning to do for this unboxing video is also show a little bit of actually picking up the Switch that I managed to pre-order, and then we'll cut back to when I actually unbox it and show everything off. So very excited for this. First time I've actually been able to participate in a console launch. So I will see y'all when we're closer. We have about a couple hours until the doors open. Only 1 hour left. 1 minute left.
Are you all excited?
Yeah!
There, I have something good for you. I'm leaving.
Can we take 4 more? You guys each getting?
No, just one.
One order? Yeah. Sweet. One, and then one order. What you got? You guys are buying 2?
Yes, sir.
No? I do.
Do you have a barcode or a phone number?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of course. There's a good one.
You too.
Take the next one over here.
And then if I can double check it, I do.
Pull out your ID also.
Perfect.
I will be right back.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
I'll be back to do that. Would you like the bag?
Nothing. Somebody comes in, can you get like help find it so that we can bring it over? Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Turn around, show it to me.
Hey, there it is.
Alright, so I just got home and Switch 2, as you just saw, has been secured. Thank you to my mom, Knitmouse, for being my camera woman for me during that. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and unbox. I'm not going to do like the setup in this video. This video is mainly about picking it up and unboxing it, seeing what's inside. But I do have another thing to open up first, and that is a commemorative coin, because as you saw, I picked it up at Best Buy, and Best Buy has this collectible coin here that is to celebrate the launch of the Switch 2, which is really fun for me because, again, I've never done a console launch before, so it was in the bubble wrap here and everything. Take that out, and there we go. On one side, it has Best Buy and the year 2025 on it. Can my camera please focus? There we go. Best Buy in 2025, and if I flip it around, it has the Nintendo Switch 2 logo on it, which is pretty cool. I used to collect challenge coins when I was younger, so this is really, really cool. And perfect. It's a way to commemorate the first time that I've actually participated in a console launch. But now, of course, main course, the Switch 2 itself, and I did get the version that has Mario Kart World, and if you saw my schedule that I revealed, Saturday I'm going to have a video go up where I'm playing online with my friends. I'm planning to play some single player before that so I can get used to the controls, so the video won't be my first time playing the game ever, but it will be my first time playing online, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and get this opening, and here's the box. It's got of course, the Switch 2 pictured on there, the logo, and talking about how it includes Mario Kart World inside. We've just got Lego Mumbo Jumbo on the bottom, the Nintendo logo on top. On this side, it's got a photo of the Switch being used outside. I don't plan to do that too much. I always play with my Switch docked anyway. This is another example of something I'm not going to do, is playing on a table like this, because like I said, I have a monitor, I play it on the dock, and I still have my Pro Controller, which should work with the Switch 2, so I'm going to keep using that, so I'm good to go there. But then on the back, it shows the Switch going into the dock. Now this is how I'm going to use it. But let's go ahead, and there's a little bit of tape here, so let's go ahead and get that opened up, just like so. There we go, and now I can open it And we could say hello to the Switch 2 and the new Joy-Cons. And there's instructions that says plug it in and then set it up. When attached to the Switch 2 console, the Joy-Con controller batteries will also charge. To attach the Joy-Con 2 controller, press the release button and gently pull outward. Press the power button to set the Nintendo Switch to sleep mode or to wake it up. Okay, sweet. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Again, it comes in the cardboard like I showed here. Ooh, there it is. Here it is, finally, after all this time. It's got the logo on the back. You can see the new focus, thank you, camera. The logo on the back, you can see the kickstand right there. We have the Switch 2. Let me actually go ahead, grab my Switch 1 over here. And now you can see a proper comparison between the two. That is more reflective than I thought it was. Yeah, look at that. But there we go. This really shows the size difference between these two. Like seriously. But it's still not that much bigger. Like, it feels bigger, obviously, because it is. But when it's in your hand, it doesn't feel bigger. Like, it looks bigger more than it feels bigger, I think is the best way to put it. But there we go. That is the Switch 2 itself in its little bag. I'm going to put this gently over here. And let's check out the new Joy-Cons. Because I have the other Joy-Cons right here for comparison. Let's get the red one out. Ooh, it actually feels really nice in the hand. Oh, there's a lot more weight to it. Yeah, here is the Joy-Con 1 versus the Joy-Con 2. You could definitely see, again, the size difference there. But there's also a bit of a weight difference. Because, you can also use these as mice. I can see that being a little awkward. Okay, it's smoother on my table than it is on my mouse pad. So the mouse feature seems to work better on just a regular flat, hard table surface than the hard mouse pad I have. But yeah, you can actually see the buttons on the new Joy-Con are actually like properly button sized, as opposed to these tiny little suckers on the Joy-Con 1. And of course, it's got the chat feature button right there. I'm never going to be using that thing. I'm always in Discord with my friends whenever I'm playing Switch games with them. But oh my gosh, the SR and SL buttons, those are so much better. Holy crap, that is a million times better. Let's go ahead, actually, I'm going to put this Joy-Con back on its charger over there. Those are still going to be part of my display setup back there. And get the blue Joy-Con 2 out. And let's go ahead and snap this into the Switch 2 for the first time. I'm trying not to drop anything, and I don't have a lot of desk space right now because as I posted as I made a post about on my channel, I am working on a new setup, and I'm going to have more room when that setup is complete. I do not have it until then. But ooh, the Switch 2. Yeah, that looks really nice. So we got the top right there where we got like the power button, the volume button, and the place to put the game cartridges and audio jack and another USB-C port in addition to the one that is on the bottom right there. Color-coded spots for the Joy-Cons. So this should just... Oh, wow. Wow. And that stays in really nice. That's easier than the other ones. Wow. That went in like right away. Ooh, this actually feels really... Again, the larger size is super nice. This feels really good in the hands. Like, really good. Oh, those buttons feel so much better, too, with that greater surface area. And then to detach it, they said it was just... Oh, it pops out like that. Oh, that's really easy, actually. Oh, that is a much easier way to get that in and out. I really like that. That is really cool. I'm going to put this gently on another table over here so it's out of the way. Because like I said, I'm not setting it up in this video. I'm just unboxing it to see what we have. So this is pretty heavy. What else is in this? Oh, there we go. It is my full game download for Mario Kart World. Again, covered up because I'm not giving you my code, even though I will have redeemed it by the point that this video goes out. We've got the health and safety information and all that mumbo-jumbo. And there we go. We have the HDMI cable to use for it, so we can hook it up. Oh, yeah, the wrist straps for the Joy-Cons. I want to see how those connect, actually. Let me get the Joy-Con 2s back over here. Because they're really, again, really easy to get out. Ridiculously nice. They stick in, and then you can get them out super quick. I like that. That is actually a really good design. So let's go ahead and get the Joy-Con straps here. Start with the red one again. So this also actually has slide. This probably makes it easier to slide it around in mouse mode too, because it's got these little flat parts right here. So I believe that it should be as simple as, yeah, like you hook it on the top, and I probably should read the instructions, shouldn't I? I should read the instructions. Yeah, I should read the instructions before I do something stupid. Oh, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go bottom. I figured it out myself. I don't know where any instructions are. I hook it on the bottom, and it snaps into place, just like that. And then I can pull it right back off. Now, how does this feel as a mouse? Is this better on my mouse pad, maybe? Still better on the blank table than on the mouse pad, but it is better on the mouse pad like that. That's nice, actually. Ooh, and there's a nice strap on it. They did a good job with that. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my other Joy-Con as well while I'm at it, now that I know how to do it. So we go bottom, snaps in, just like that. And you can just peel it right back out like that. You have to pull up a little bit to like disconnect it, but it comes right out. And you can pull the button too. You're supposed to do that. Ignore what I just said. You pull the release button to pop it out. I'm already breaking things. But this feels good. This feels like a proper actual controller in your hands now. I really like that. Yeah, these are much nicer. Much nicer than the Joy-Con ones. But alright, we are not done yet though. There's still a bunch of stuff in the bottom of this box. So, another thing actually for the Joy-Cons, a little connector here, which should be as simple as it was to connect to the console itself. Let me pop these off, pulling the triggers like you're supposed to do. There we go. Now, in theory, I should just be able to... Yeah, that's that simple. Wow. I can even, like, look at the camera while doing it, and it just snaps right into place. That feels so much better. Again, for comparison, I still have the other one down here, even though I don't really use it. Just look at like how much larger the Joy-Cons are. The grips themselves appear to be about the same, but yeah, the grips themselves are ish the same, but the fact that you have so much more to grab onto with the Joy-Cons themselves feels really, really good. Again, I'm going to be playing with a Pro Controller anyway, but that is nice for someone who, like if I have my mom doing Mario Kart with me, like on a split screen. I can do that again. I'll probably do that again, because I want to do plenty of videos on Mario Kart World. But it'll be much nicer than trying to play with the silly little Joy-Con one. Alright, now we have the dock. And there we go. Switch 2 logo right there. Oh my gosh, my camera just lost all sense of the word focus. But there we go, Nintendo Switch 2 logo on there. And nice big space for it to slot right into. And then on the back right here, this should open up. Yes. You open it up from the top. And then it just falls off like that. And that's where you plug in the power. This is where you have the HDMI. And finally, a built-in Ethernet port. I've been using Ethernet for my Switch 1, but I've been using this little adapter that has like a USB connection on it because there's a USB port on the back of the Switch 1 dock. And now I can just plug the Ethernet directly in. It's going to be an even more solid connection. I'm very happy about that. And ooh, there go, 2 USB ports on the side right here, which is good. So you could get to that easily without having to take the panel off. And it's got a fan to help keep the console cool. This is a much better designed dock than the first one. Like, so much better designed. And it looks really cool, actually. The rounded edges work really, really, really well. Then I believe the last part in here is, yep, the power cord and the adapter brick to plug it in. I will, of course, be setting that up when I have my actual Switch 2 ready to go, but yeah, this is it. The beginning of a brand new era. Let me go ahead and grab the actual console again. Again, really, really easy. Sorry, dust on here because my room is dusty. But really, really easy to set up. Like, I am very, very happy with the Switch 2. I'm excited to play a bunch of games on the channel. Of course, I'm probably going to be, like, in my personal time, replaying Odyssey, just because I know it got, like, a free update. So I'm probably going to re-download that and replay it. But I think this is awesome. I'm excited to play Mario Kart World. I'm probably going to actually do a Let's Play on Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm curious about that game because it looks like it was done by the Odyssey developers, and there's like a leaked version of the concept art posted by Nintendo of Korea that seems to spoil a character, but it actually got me more excited for it, so I'm looking forward to their next Direct. But just in general, I'm very excited to play games on the Switch 2, make content on the Switch 2, starting, of course, like I said, with my first multiplayer experience in Mario Kart World coming in a video on Saturday, so be sure to subscribe so that you do not miss that or any of my other Switch 2 videos or just any of my videos in general. I upload like twice a weekend and also every other Wednesday at least. I always throw in extra stuff in there as it happens. But this is really awesome. Thank you all for joining me on this. Again, a little bit of a different unboxing video for this one because I started, in line at a Best Buy, but Switch 2 is here, and I am ready to get started. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and a comment down below if you did. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!